Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Catherine and today I'm gonna be showing you all how I made this beautiful hairstyle on my hair. So if you're interested in seeing the process, everything I did, the extension I used, the processes, why not keep on watching? And with no further ado, let us dive right in. If you have been watching my hairstyle videos for a while, then you probably know that I do not wash my hair on the same day I make it. I usually wash it the previous day, and that is the case for this one. Okay, so right now I am parting my hair. I just parted out a straight line from one ear to the other, and I'm gonna put the rest of the hair into a bun and start working with the front. But first of all, I'm gonna clean out the line, make sure that everything is straight, you know, to the best of my ability. Yeah, next I'll part out a tiny straight line just like I am doing, which I'll further part into two and braid out the first one in this row. And yeah, just keep on watching this process. So if you're an OG on this channel, then you must be familiar with this type of cornrow or braiding, whatever. All I do is braid the first one in a row for a bit, then put it onto the next one in the row, then braid out together. For this one, there are only two, like you guys just saw me parted. And for this other one, I will part into three. That is, there will be two sections in this row. Sorry, that is, there will be three sections in this row. I will do the same process, braid the first one for a bit, then put it onto the second one, braid together for a bit, then put it onto the last one, braid together or braid out, if that makes sense. So I'll just continue with this process. There is nothing tricky about this stage. The whole reason for this kind of cornrow or braid out is because it will give kind of an individual braid illusion. Even though this is a crochet hairstyle, we don't want it to be looking all choked up, you know, like crocheting onto cornrows. That is why we are not just doing the normal traditional cornrows, but this one, especially at the front, as you guys can see, we're just doing this at the front. We'll be doing something else at the back. So just keep on watching and you will follow through with the whole thing I am doing here. Finally, I am done with the front part. So now it's time to move on to the back, and for that we're gonna be doing the traditional cornrow. Nothing deep, nothing serious. I'll part out a straight line using the ones with the hairstyle I made at the front as a guide to, you know, part out the line. Yours don't have to be like very neat, just be careful with this stage. I mean, it's the back of the hair, like yeah. So I'll start cornrowing, and once I get down, I will add the previous one I've already cornrowed. That is the end of the previous one I have already cornrowed. Then cornrow everything together. For this last one, I am cornrowing under two lines at the front, and that is because this is not as big as the rest. It is thin. And yeah, I'll just cornrow to the back, and once I get to the back, I will add this last one, this last line, if that makes sense. I will add it onto it and cornrow together. The reason I didn't add both, which I should have done, is because my hair is very thick, so adding both will make it look very chunky and it wouldn't be able to pass through my cornrow like when tucking it in. So I ended up with 2 ends of the cornrow, which I will further start tucking into the braids with my crochet needle. I will make sure they are well tucked in, nothing showing, nothing visible. And that is it for the foundation of this style. That is pretty much it. For extension, I'll be using this crochet hair. Shout out to FULCRUM hair for sponsoring this video. This is a goddess box braid in 3 shade ombre hair. It is a 12 inches and it came in a pack of 9. Each pack contains 14 strands. Guys, this hair is the truth. I've never seen any synthetic crochet extension that is as soft as this. It is tangle free. It is not like the regular crochet extension you see. I am still in shock of how beautiful this extension is. I'll be leaving the link of this hair in the description box, and by the way, it's from Amazon, so it is easily accessible. All you just need to do is to click the link in my description box and it will take you all the way to this particular goddess box braid. So I already began crocheting the extension onto my hair. This is the first crocheting style, and for that I will insert my crochet needle through the loop of the extension, and then I'll pass it through the root of my hair, and I will put the ends on the hook of the crochet needle, then pass it out all the way through. So that is pretty much it for this first style, which is quite easy. So one thing I would like to point out is at any point where you would like your pattern, either a side pattern, center pattern, or the other side pattern, you would make opposite style. Let me explain. So at this point I want to achieve a center pattern here, so I will keep on with the first style I showed you all, the first crocheting style I showed you all. And for the other side of this pattern, which you'll see in a minute, it is a different method of crocheting. This is the second crocheting style. First of all, I will insert my crochet needle without the extension. Okay, so now I will put the extension onto the loop. Unlike the other style that I had the extension on my crochet pin before, you know, the whole style. So this one, you first of all insert your crochet needle through the root of your hair before you put your extension on the hook of the crochet needle, then you pass out the extension all the way through. Okay, it is almost similar but not exactly. This is so the knot will be flat, so the knot wouldn't be in the same direction. This is so the knot will be on opposite direction. So for this row, I am crocheting with the first style method. That is because I want to achieve a side pattern here. So the whole reason for knotting in 2 different styles is so the knotting can be opposite, especially when you want to achieve a pattern at any point, either a side pattern or a center pattern. Like when you want to achieve any pattern, you will knot in opposite direction. That is, you knot with the 2 different styles. The first style on one side of the pattern and the second style on the other side of the pattern. But in the rows where you are not trying to achieve a pattern, you should just follow through with the style you were doing on that particular side of the hair. Let's say in case you're trying to achieve a center pattern, just a center pattern, you don't want a side pattern or whatever. If you're crocheting your hair with the first style of crochet that I showed you all, you should continue with that style of crocheting on one side of the center pattern, like all the way, and you try the second crocheting style on the other side of the center pattern. That is all you just need is one crocheting style on, let's say, your right hand side, and second crocheting style on the left hand side of your pattern. So now I'm already crocheting the back, and for this back there is nothing much going on here, but in case you want to be able to pack your hair, to style your hair in a ponytail as well, you might want to use a particular crocheting style for this extreme down, like round down your neck, just that straight line at the extreme down of this braiding or cornrow. You use a particular style, and for the middle, just go with whatever style you like. There is nothing deep here. And guys, that is it for the crocheting. Of course, I have some leftover, a pack and some strands, which is weird considering this hair is super full, like very full. So in total I used 7.5 packs of the extension. Oh my god, finally now I get to rehydrate because I was so thirsty, but I couldn't bring myself to drink some water because I didn't want to stop in between. I just want to do everything at a go. Considering this is a crochet hairstyle, it doesn't take time, so I didn't want to pause in between. And guys, I went ahead to make up my face, which was a total disaster. I don't know why me and makeup is no longer syncing, especially when I finish up my hairstyle. And also I went ahead to mousse the hair, which I didn't even know why I did that because the hair was perfect, was shiny, no tangle, no nothing, but I moussed the hair anyways. So back to the makeup talk. I don't know what is going on between makeup and I these days. Like, I will spend my time to make up my face only for me not to use it for what I wanted to use it for. Like, I wanted to review this hair with this makeup, but it didn't work. Okay, this is like the third time in a row this is happening. I ended up reviewing the hair with my bare face, as you guys can see. Now I'm feeling like I should stop stressing myself making up my face to review a hair. I mean, all it does is waste my time. Let me know which do you prefer, this hair on my makeup face or on my bare face? Which do you prefer? For me, I think I prefer my bare face, and I think I will be doing this more. And guys, see how beautiful this hair turned out. See how well it complements my skin, and I love that it's so versatile. I can style it however way I want. I just love this crochet extension so much. Again, I'll be leaving the link of this crochet hair extension in my description box, so go ahead to get yours, recreate this style, and when you do, please tag me on your IG. I would definitely repost. And with that being said, please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't, share this video, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.